Alright, hello and welcome to Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. If you're wondering why I'm playing this now, you must be new to the channel. Well, in which case, I have missed quite a few games over the years that I end up playing here long after they're relevant, and this is the latest. Now, if I remember right, this one was shortly before MGS5. Yeah, 2013, that's about 2 years before MGS5 came out in 2015. Which was also the same time that Kojima was unfortunately removed from Konami. Yeah, and that whole shenanigans. I remember seeing it there, liking the music, but not getting too into it. I'm not sure why. I guess I was never big on the Metal Gear series as a whole, although I have liked it in terms of the, from Let's Plays and writing, and the general writing behind it, but one of the things I started this channel for is to get with classics I've missed, and this seems like a good example of, actually that's not a good way to put it. Long story short, I'm glad to finally be getting to it, so... Story. Yeah. Now, one thing I can confidently say I knew about from here was that I was surprised that everyone was happy to see Raiden as the protagonist of this game, since in Metal Gear Solid 2, I know he wasn't all that popular, but I think that's because of the marketing parts, because it's been a while, but if I remember right, Metal Gear Solid 2 was largely marketed on being about Solid Snake again, and even the demo was the one mission you play as Solid Snake before being moved, or it revealed it was about Raiden. And I think that's the big difference. Metal Gear Rising made it clear it's Raiden's game from the word go, and so people were a lot more willing to accept it, while with the MGS2, people felt like the wool was brought over their eyes there. And I will say, doing that for the marketing does make sense, because Metal Gear Solid 2 has the control of information and how that can affect perceptions as a major part of its storyline, but it's also a case where, well, I can also see why some weren't too big on it, since they felt, well, how much of it is thematic and how much is false advertising? Something to consider, but something that's also beyond the scope of this stream. So for now, I'm going to go with normal, because as I mentioned, I don't play through Metal Gear games that often, unfortunately. And when I do, it's stuff like Twin Snakes, which is like the GameCube version of MGS1, which I don't think anyone even counts. Starting and initialized. We're going to start with a tutorial because...
Well, let's begin with a quick warm-up, shall we? Check the Soliton radar on the upper right and head to the point marked on the display. You can jump over obstacles, but the ninja run will get you across them more quickly and easily.
Alright, so he auto-jumps through them. Okay, this is very good, actually. Oh, nice, I don't have to do any special inputs for these. He just automatically grabs on hold of those while ninja running. Alright, that's good. That means I don't have to worry too heavy about that. I guess I shouldn't have worried in general. Platinum games have always had pretty solid controls. Even Nier Automata, Yoko Taro specifically held back how much they were messing with the gameplay for that particular game, because he didn't want them to make it a Bayonetta. It was designed to be more about an immersive experience than difficult. So, but even that still had some pretty strong gameplay, so... Action point. Alright, so he does these automatically if I'm ninja running properly.
You can also attack while in motion with the ninja run, you know. Swinging your blade while dashing, for example, or striking your foes with a sliding attack.
Alright. Normal attack, heavy attack. Oh, speaking of heavy attack, I can't get a good view on it. Yeah, Raiden has the biggest high heels I have ever seen, and I have seen some very high heels. Dang. Oh, he does a sliding kick. Looks stylish, that's for sure, although I seem to suck at aiming very badly. There we are. Very satisfying feel, I like it. Feels good. Starting up, checking fuel, checking body status. Ready.
Now then, let's run a basic battle diagnostic. Try and neutralize all the enemies that appear. String light and strong hits together to perform combination attacks.
Oh, I see. That lets me cut at any angle I require.
Combat is not all offense, however. You also need to protect yourself. First, follow the direction of the enemy's attack. Parry those attacks by executing light attacks of your own in the same direction. This is how you parry. It is the keystone of your defense. Draw foes in as close as possible and parry their blows to leave them exposed to counterattack. From your perspective, it will appear as if the enemy is frozen in time, or at least moving very slowly. This is the perfect opportunity for you to carefully aim your strike, then slice your foe apart. Keep in mind, even you will not be able to parry every type of attack. Watch your foe's movements carefully.
Stylish. I love it. I might need to get my timing a bit better for the parry attack, but I could... I think I can do this. Now, I do have a general idea of how the plotline has gone, even though I haven't played MGS 4 or 5, so...
3 years. We've come so far in just 3 short years.
5 was a prequel,
The
so...
sign of a strong leader, sir.
No. The will of a strong people. And one very able advisor.
Thank you, sir.
Your team deserves credit as well, Mr. Lightning Bolt.
Just doing our job, Mr. Prime Minister.
I must admit, I once thought of groups like yours as opportunists, enablers of war. But you've trained our new army well. Order has returned sooner than expected. Perhaps I was wrong about these private military companies.
We prefer private security providers, sir. Most of Maverick's contracts do focus on security.
Yes, well, security can mean many things.
Oh, so there's an armed
There's
escort.
a saying I like. One sword keeps another in the sheath. Sometimes the threat of violence alone is a deterrent. Sometimes by taking a life, others can be preserved. It's the code the samurai lived by.
A soldier and a philosopher. You are full of surprises, Mr. Lightning Bolt.
I could say the same about you, Mr. Prime Minister.
What is happening?
Someone's blocking the lead vehicle. Hold on.
Clear the road! This is official state business!
That doesn't look like a civilian.
I said clear the road! We're authorized to use force if you do!
That's too big and unwieldy. He'll never hit a small, fast target like that.
Leopard 1, U-turn. Turning back.
Open fire! Who was that?
A cyborg.
One of our competitors?
Courtney, what is happening?
We got hit, sir. A cyborg.
Who's?
XF comes up unaffiliated.
I'll notify all checkpoints. Get on money out of there.
Yes, sir.
He's likely not here for money purposes then, I'd wager. Or at least not money alone. Possible he's here on someone's dollar but that person's dollar is for something, oh dear.
We are going to die.
Stay calm.
They calm, but yes, most likely.
He's got friends on our 12.
Raiden,
I'm on it. Guard the Prime Minister. Let's get this over with.
I'm not trapped here with you guys. You guys are trapped in here with me. Artificial compound eye unit.
take out those hostiles.
Oops.
Right. You'll need to choose between light and heavy strikes to match the situation. Take self-repair units from your foes to replenish your own supplies.
Excellent.
Dragon, the limo is in trouble. Get back there, ASAP. I'll add the limo to your solid down radar.
For the record, I am familiar with all the meme stuff surrounding this game, so in a way I'll be able to see if this is memes or something more. It's not impossible. After all, I thought Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion would just be a silly meme game, but it ended up being a lot more interesting than I thought. And it's still gotten some updates on that note.
Right, it's on the other side of that barricade.
I guess I don't think those explosions hurt me. Let's test it, actually. Oh, nice. I get them both. Okay, yeah, the enemies exploding doesn't hurt me. I didn't think they would, but it's worth testing, especially early on when I really need to get the parry timing better down. I still say Raiden has the biggest high heels I've ever seen. Guess he's got a very strict fashion sense.
Try the fence, eh?
Simple yet effective. These guys are also augmented. The enemies, I mean. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Whoever's doing this is not, Now there's the... Yeah, I was about to say, they're not holding back. Our allies are also augmented, which means this guy has to be something special even than that. Program execution. Pretty brutal way to finish things, I have to say. I think you have something that doesn't belong to you there, buddy.
So you're Jack.
What do you want with the Prime Minister?
I want him dead. Nothing personal, of course. Africa's just getting a bit too peaceful.
What?
What the
Business
hell?
ain't been the same since they shut down SOP. A clean break from the war economy. Huh. Well, some of us like that economy. How's an honest warmonger supposed to make a living?
I mean, there's plenty of ways to be
This is your
protected,
answer?
but I don't think he's gonna care about those.
Don't do it!
Don't worry now. I won't. Not while he's still useful.
That sounds even more horrifying.
So long.
What? They have a metal gear? Gear? Right. Take out that UMG and get after it. Catch that missile before it blows! Use your ninja run to deflect those shots.
Oh, so if I'm ninja running, I'd automatically deflect that fire. That's good to know. All of them have their own unique HP bars. So I don't need to worry.
They swapped out the hydraulic cutter for a plasma cannon. Use the ninja run to dodge that plasma.
Oh wow, I took a lot of damage from that. So basically, as long as I'm in ninja run, very few of its attacks can actually hit.
Damage is out.
Alright, so obviously option keep moving. Metal Gear Ray.
Raiden, respond! Raiden! Raiden!
I will just restart from last checkpoint, which should be the
What?
boss fight itself.
They have a metal gear? Cheer? Ryder, take out that UMG and get at it. Use your ninja ram to deflect those shots. Catch that missile before it blows. Use blade mode to damage its armor.
Oopsie. Well, I'm about to go.
They swapped out the hydraulic cutter for a plasma cannon.
Obviously, the titular Metal Gears would be impressive. Take out at least one of these. This should make it a bit easier. There we are. At least one of its weapons is down. Might be good to aim for the other foot just to make sure I get rid of all of its armor.
Use the ninja ram to dodge that plasma.
Oops.
Go for the left.
Well, I guess if he's not gonna let me attack the other one. Well, if you're gonna be a bit too distracted for that one. I am absolutely horrible at this. Gotta get rid of the armor first, though. This is what I was hoping to do. The less armor, the easier it'll be to damage.
Now, Ryder, bring it down. Stop that plane.
Oh, I thought I hit the right thing. Let's not get hit by that, shall we?
Yes! Swing it wide open! Хорошо, very good. But do not rest easy just yet, huh?
I'm not going to be doing particularly well, I don't think.
He's on the other side of that collapsed building. Go!
Ah, there he is. I'm probably not going to get very high ranking since this is my first playthrough, but hopefully we can still enjoy the
Careful,
story.
Ryder. Keep that up and the whole building could collapse. Look for another way.
Alright, so basically he's saying I don't want to slice the building up or else it'll just collapse entirely and then I won't have a path at all. Our checkpoint.
There, get it.
There you are, buddy.
Use your ninja van to move over obstacles automatically.
Oh, I see. He's waiting there for me. Oh, that almost implies he's taunting me.
Do not let him out of your sight. You must catch him.
Keeps the pace up rather well, I have to say. Another one?
That dare you cheat. It still works?
Oh no, it's hasn't been destroyed yet. I guess it makes sense. Even the bad guys don't have so many of these available.
Use blade mode to take down those heavy missiles. What happened? What is going on? Raiden, answer me! Raiden! Damn it!
Alright, let's keep going. Blade mode can be used to stop those then. Alright, luckily this cutscene doesn't take too long.
That dare you cheat. It still works?
Here we are. That's one done. Feels a bit weird having to not have a proper block button, but
Use blade mode to take down those heavy missiles.
there we are. Repair unit. Okay, that good. Glad they're going in hard even for the first just major boss fight here. I liked it when they did that with Wonderful 101 as well. That was a really nice... That was a game I really loved that sadly didn't get too much affection. But at the same time, I guess it's not exactly... It had a few issues that I can understand holding it back. I'm limiting how much I can fight back, at least. There we are. Oh, 1 HP left. Finish it off. Got it. I think I know it's... Yeah. There's actually a similar scene to this in Bayonetta, and it was, oops, it was awesome. But it's a shame I'm ruining it right now. Alright, let's just chop this baby right open. Slightly better, I suppose. A long way to go, though. Fortunately, I don't think that the local military is enough to handle this guy. He seems to be augmented at least as heavily as we are, which means... yeah.
The hell? Damn it!
He's headed for the front of the train. After him.
I imagine he's gonna...
An unidentified field roader is headed your way. Keep an eye out for it.
I don't see anything yet, but... dang, could you guys be even more cliche tying him up like that?
Too late, hero. I won't be needing my little shield here any longer.
Stop!
What about all the good things war has done for us? Why don't we ever hear speeches about that? Jobs, technology, a common purpose?
It's usually... wars usually out of necessity than design. But...
Forget me. Stop him.
You ain't listening.
seems like he's accepted his fate, but if we don't have to worry about him, then that does mean fight him more freely.
Mind if I got in?
That
All
accent.
we're saying, give war a chance! No!
Tells me his life wasn't actually important to whatever it is they're here for. To alive long enough purely to get Raiden to follow, which means we may have fallen right to an... Fortunately, we may be precisely where they want us. Even if we win, this still means we failed our mission, so this is unfortunate. Sam.
Let's go.
Fortunately, I'm shit at blocking, since there's no direct parry button.
Now, don't be shy.
Ooh. Yeah, the fact he's just,
Self-taught.
the fact he's just sitting there after he stuns me shows that he's just playing.
Your technique lacks something.
Mightier than the pen after all.
This time he's not waiting around. Okay, note to self, don't stay away from that EI jutsu. Okay, yeah, now he's not holding back whenever he stuns me.
Now I see. You deny your weapon its purpose.
Well, they always did say they'd put an eye
Bathe in
out.
the blood of your enemies, but you hold it back.
I mean, it's already been doing that this whole fight, so...
My sword is a tool of justice.
Matters is the one who wields the weapon, not the weapon itself. Although granted, a good weapon does certainly help Matters. See, so his is augmented with fire, while ours is augmented with lightning. Ready. Damn it. I've been disarmed.
Red, are you all right? You're almost clear of the tunnel. Just hang on.
Something tells me I want to go that way right now.
Would you want to practice first?
Yeah, there was barely any control I could perform, and I imagine that's intentional. Dang, forget the high heels, got the longest nails I've ever seen.
To a sword fight. It's over.
The tunnel's almost at its end, and that means...
Lucky devil.
Get to waiting, huh?
It's only a flesh wound.
Down you go! Flares!
I get it, those are heat-seeking missiles, and because it has flares, it's going after those instead. Which means they were absolutely prepared for absolutely everything here to go according to plan. Oh, damn, we failed our mission to protect the Prime Minister, and if my theory is that they were targeting Raiden specifically, because remember, or that guy that took him only seemed to keep him alive long enough for us to get to him there. Achievement unlocked. File status closed. Three weeks later. Well, everyone has a rotten day at work. Sometimes as you get locked out of your password, sometimes the Prime Minister gets killed at just a shit day, and there's not much you can do about it.
How is it, Raiden?
So far, so good. I've got a clean visual.
A direct feed to your optic now. Yes, I should hope so, huh?
I mean, how does it feel? To fly like a bird?
Like
like a bird strapped to a remote control rocket.
We will get you in safely, Tovarich. Just relax and enjoy the ride.
Right.
Can you hear me, Raiko?
Doctor.
Remember the two procedures to maintain your new body. 1. Seizing nano repair units from your foes. And 2.
Absorbing their electrolytes. I got it.
Yes, enemy cyborgs should provide plenty of MCFC electrolytes once you slice them open and extract their fluids.
They're terrorists. I was planning on that anyway.
Oh, and their left hands, if you please.
Excuse me?
The combat data stored on holographic memory, typically located in the left hand. That data is very valuable. I am authorized to offer you upgrades and services in exchange for it.
How generous.
That's my thoughts exactly.
Capitalismus. Had the world come down a few years earlier, I would have a Nobel Prize on my shelf.
There, I see land.
3 mics out, closing. No activity at the airbase. Looks like we don't need to worry about interceptors.
Great. Then we have time for a quick briefing.
I know you miss me, Kev, but I've been all over the materials.
That's what you said before Montenegro. Look, just humor me, buddy. Objectives, of course, are enter Abkhazia, neutralize the terrorists, and restore the rightful government, or what's left of it anyway. The president and most of the cabinet have been killed, and a military junta's been established. The terrorists brain-jacked all the high-ranking officers, and their cyborgs scattered the rank and file. The few leaders who have survived have no way of openly opposing the new regime. That's why they called us.
Yeah, it sounds like the only possible way is for a super weapon to handle.
An extremist linked to both the St. Petersburg massacre of 2015 and last year's terror spree in Georgia. And his arms supplier, none other than Desperado Enforcement, LLC.
Imani's killers.
If we don't stop them here, they could destabilize the entire region. But our more immediate problem is Jetstream Sane.
Ah, yes.
I believe you've met.
The only problem I see is that nickname.
I've got my enhancements this time. He won't be an issue.
He may not even be in country, but keep an eye out just in...
Oh yeah.
Sorry. Ready for insertion.
Hey, it's fine. My mom always told me that if I mess with swords, I'll put an eye out one day. She was even smart enough not to specify that it would be mine. Which meant she was more accurate than even I would have guessed. Alright, that's good. Only makes sense to have an eye patch after a time skip.
Ryder, you landed safely, duh? First, head inland. The waypoint is marked on your Soliton radar. Contact us on codec if you have questions.
Head to the indicated waypoint. Oh hey, my HUD looks different. I guess to supplement to show my further augmentation.
These bastards are using stealth cable to ambush you. Nice try, but it won't do any good against a state-of-the-art cyborg like you, eh? To parry incoming hits, throw out your own barrage of light attacks while your foe is on the offensive.
Oops, I hit heavy instead of light. Looks like my lightning sword's doing their job just fine. Only question is, will it be hotter than the fire sword that I'll have to face again?
With this body, I could take these guys with no eyes. Intel wasn't exaggerating on the cyborg count.
Well, you know how fast the tech's been spreading these last few years. That CNT muscle fiber packs the power of a jackhammer into every limb.
What enterprising soldier of fortune could resist? And cyborgs are still human. Real
thinking people. Way less risk of collateral damage than your typical UAV strike.
And don't forget the PR angle. Nations start playing Frankenstein with their troops, and the public goes nuts. PMCs, on the other hand, are off the ethical radar.
Yeah, they still don't even count PMCs in official death tolls. With SOP out of the picture, private militaries needed a new edge on the market. We got it.
In a way, cyborgs are just SOP troops by another name. Only all muscled up and less predictable.
But it makes you wonder, where'd Desperado find these guys?
I'm not complaining. They're like walking vending machines.
Right. Vending machines full of blood.
Easy there, Dracula. Like I said, they're still people.
People who terrorize and take innocent lives for money. They sowed their fate when they took this job. I'm just the Reaper.
Damn. It's a bit cold, Raiden.
Yeah, I'm kind of with him.
For you.
But...
Anyway, his school. Let's get to work. Time to increase the peace.
Right.
Well, hopefully Sam didn't get to him too badly. And I don't mean physically, though obviously we've gotten more than a few changes thanks to that. VR missions. Unfortunately, I do not have VR, so I cannot play any VR games. And yeah, I think, keyword think, it is just a... It is just a... They're not literally VR, but...
Right, this is Boris. Give me your status.
Looks clear. No one in sight.
Good. Let's recap the route you will take. As I said, the enemy's HQ is in the refinery along the coastline. Dolzaev has been spotted there using satellite photography. Also on site, Mistral, a Desperado captain.
So I go through the city, cross the bridge into the old town, then head down to the rear of the refinery.
Still, I think they anticipate us. They will probably have a grand reception awaiting you at the old city. Do not let your guard down. Hostiles in the lower corridor, I see. Try to flank them, or approach from behind.
Whatever this is, I want it. Repair nano paste. B action, huh?
Excellent, Raiden.
Okay, so stealth takedowns are in this game. That's good to know.
Raiden, take that main thoroughfare. You can use augment mode to see where the enemy is located. Your body analyzes radar and IR data to construct your AR display. Huh. Some civilians are still in the city. That is not good.
I'll want to stealth here, I have the feeling.
What are you doing here? This area is off limits. What?
Oh shit. I need to stealth him. Damn it. He has a bazooka.
This way.
Alright, so the B is for special actions. Damn, I know I could have saved them if I was quick or if I was smart and managed to get the stealth on him. You know what, let's restart from the last checkpoint and just see if I can.
What are you doing here?
This area is off limits.
What? No, I'm not doing anything. Can we just kill him? Enemy fighting!
Alright, good, he's still alive, which means... Is he still alive?
He is scared to death, Ryder. Let him know he is safe.
Thank you. I will not forget this.
Alright, there we go. I just didn't want to let that go. Oh, dang, I wasn't expecting enemies to be smart enough to work together like that. There we are. Okay, so good. I just need to be... There's not much in terms of, there's no block button or dodge button, but I don't need those when I'm much more offensive. I should have ninja run against that. Oh dang, it tracked me even through the ninja run. There we are. Picked it up.
Very good, Ryder. Now, keep heading for refinery.
High-frequency blade, metallic structure, strengthened by alternating current. This blade resonates such that it weakens the particle bonds of whatever it cuts. It effectively further boosted by blade mode, which consumes energy but enables high-speed attacks, customized by Doctor to absorb fuel cell electrolytes from its victims. High-propelled, rocket-propelled grenade, high explosive anti-tank launcher for use against UGs and cyborgs, customized for Desperado cyborg shock troopers. It utilizes plastic components to cut down weight and production costs. Grenade, latest in fragmentary grenades for use against large and cyborgs. The pattern etched on its nanotube reinforced small shell, which is a large hexagonal-shaped shrapnel that deals heavy damage even against cyborg CNT composite armor. Larger and heavier than a conventional grenade, it requires cyborg grade strength to throw at a reasonable distance. Repair nanopaste, a smaller quality of substance used. Usually repair can be used for immediate restore of Raiden's life gauge, small amount. You do the same when the grade reaches 0. Dang, they really put some legs on those things. Of course, and I miss. Why wouldn't I? Stealth takedown. Oh my, wasn't expecting that.
They have erected an electromagnetic barricade. Maybe expecting UG or cyborg attacks, huh?
Probably shouldn't be using these up so quickly, but... Excellent. Fully healed. Alright, so I need to weaken them before I can do that. Bullseye. Be a rocket around here I was missing. Didn't get a chance to pick it up. Destructible scenery is always fun to mess around with. But it appears I don't get a double jump. Well, it might be in the upgrade shop. They did say I need to get as much EP to exchange after all. Action attention. Beep.
Right, wait. We're picking up a wireless transmission near your position. From the frequency, most likely an enemy data terminal. Check it out. We may be able to salvage some intel.
Enemy data terminal. Here we go. Unlocked. New VR mission you can play by Big screen. Let's see what these have to do with exactly. VR missions. Check out the new ones real quick. Not sure how many of these I'm going to be going through, but... Startup initialized.
Your body comes equipped with a technique we call blade mode. Let's begin by assuming the fighting position. Good. Now use blade mode to strike all of the targets. Now remember, blade mode exacts a heavy toll on your fuel cells. Replenish your energy by attacking enemies. Your blade will absorb their electrolytes automatically. Try restoring your fuel cells back to maximum now. Standard cyborgs you can dismember immediately, no problem. Other foes will not fall so easily. You will first need to attack and damage them to some degree.
Enemy sighted! Nice try!
And now, the Zandatsu technique, or the stab and grab as some call it. Activate blade mode with full fuel cells, and you will automatically analyze the ideal cutting position. Execute it successfully, and you will seize your foe's self-repair unit and restore some of your vitality. Now, try it for yourself. Take the enemy's repair unit before he falls.
Alright, so I do need a full meter in order to do that.
Next, let's review special attacks. Approach a target from the rear or above without being noticed, and you can eliminate them with a single strike. I call it the ninja kill.
I knew there'd be stealth kills in
Finally, a word about your enhanced AR. Enhanced AR adds several layers of information to your augmented reality vision. Use it for additional intel on your enemies or to see new aspects of your surroundings. Just remember, enhanced AR is automatically disabled as soon as you attack.
This guy knows the other one's dead, he does not. This one is then.
Happening. Raiden! Raiden!
I will try it again. Alright, so I can't react immediately if I see them about to attack, like with the Arkham games. Good, you know, well, the Arkham style combat. I haven't played Arkham games proper, but I played games that use it. man, why couldn't I hit the... I should be able to do this. Was I just not close enough? There we are. That's precisely what I needed. How did I get stunned there? Oh, he's holding me, that's why.
What's wrong? Answer me! Raiden! Raiden!
I know I can do this. I just need to figure out if I'm not close enough or what, because I'm able to do this correct most of the time. Yeah, this is definitely a game where the best defense is the best offense.
What? This can't be happening. Raiden? Raiden!
I'm not good at doing this consistently, which is very bad because I'm pretty sure this is going to be incredibly important going forward. Oh, interesting, the explosions can hurt their cells. Okay, so I can beat up on dead enemies to restore my energy if I have to. Good to know. Damn it.
Raiden! Raiden! What's wrong? Answer me! Raiden! Raiden!
Bullseye.
What's wrong? Answer me! Raiden! Raiden!
Guess that's good enough for now. I'll get back to it later, but let's go back to the story here. Head to the indicated waypoint. Destructible scenery is always satisfying to break up. Alright, cutscene.
Greetings, Cyborg.
Show yourself.
Behind me is... Yeah, I figured that. Oh dear, this is not the most ideal position to be in, is it? Get off me, what is that?
And you are? I am IF Prototype LQ84I.
IF Prototype.
Interface Prototype. All autonomous UGs feature high-level onboard artificial intelligence. An additional prototype interface enables verbal communication. I possess an intellect far beyond human reckoning.
You don't say. Okay,
Suppose it's
then.
normal for
What's
robots.
the meaning of life? Why are we here?
Well, I suppose a smartass answer calls for a smartass response.
I am here to kill you.
Still, I do think Ryan had a good point. If they claim to be all-knowing, the question is worth asking.
That's it? Pretty simple thinking for such a mighty intellect.
I may analyze orders, but I may not disobey them. Should I disobey a direct order, my memory would be wiped. I must destroy you.
That sounds like a pretty
What good is an
horrid
intellect if you can't use it?
Yeah, exactly.
Your taunting is pointless. Exterminate.
Oh, defeat the Blade Wolf. Oh, so it's supposed to be a wolf. I knew it was some sort of bipedal creature, but I couldn't tell exactly. Oh, so he has claws like a wolf, too. I need to find a vulnerable point. Looks like I can't just attack him directly. Okay, so I need to use heavy attacks to land him. There we are. So he is vulnerable.
Uses all of his tools. Backup required.
Oh good, generic fodder for me to heal off of. Why, thank you. Excellent, this is exactly what I needed. Thanks, buddy.
Are we both here only to fight? I will exterminate your consciousness.
Alright, so yeah, I need to dodge him until I get a point.
You will die.
Yeah, I need to get him vulnerable before I can...
You will die.
Yeah. Seems like my slide attack is the most useful one against him. Alright, I should probably just stay away when he's glowing orange, because that means he's about to attack.
Help me.
Oh, balls. Of course he'd have one of those in storage, wouldn't he? Oh good, it's vulnerable while doing that. I have to get the heal off this or else I'm not winning the boss fight. This camera is not playing ball, even with my ability to manually control it. Damn it, I was so close. Pretty sure this is gonna start me to the start of the fight, so it's not a big deal. Alright, so Blade Wolf himself doesn't feel too rough, but then again, he is effectively the second boss, so he's not gonna be throwing anything too major at me. Yeah, if he's orange, I need to keep my distance. Ow. Ah, sneaky little bug, quick little bugger, aren't ya? I can't let myself get stunned. That's... Yeah, he's got a good chain. Yeah, he's got a good multi-price.
This can't be happening. Right?
Yeah, he keeps... I need to remember he bounces off that. Alright, don't get greedy, don't get greedy. Alright, remember he always does 2 attacks when he does that. Ow, that hurts like a... Oh, what do you know? He knows it does. Don't get... I need to remember not to get greedy. Seems he's very good at punishing that.
You will die.
Alright, don't get greedy, don't get greedy.
You will die.
Get back. Here we go.
The savvy warrior uses all of his tools. Backup required.
Come on, let me be. There we are. This is what I needed. Excellent, that's everything I needed and more. Yeah, the basic bullets don't even do 1% of damage to me. Might as well top myself off right before the next phase.
Your intellect is far below humans.
Yeah, I knew he'd do that twice. Get out of here, get out of here. Ow. It's only 5%, so it's not a huge deal, but... yeah. Oh, a healing item. Don't mind if I do.
You will die.
Alright, he's calling the big guy now. If I can take this one out, the fight's mine. I'm pretty confident. A wolf calling a cow. Oh, damn you. Here we are. Destroyed. Alright, if the lyrics are coming, this means it's the final phase. Alright, don't get too greedy, don't get too greedy. Excellent, he's down. He's only 10%, he's down. You can't stop me now, buddy. Oh darn, I had the finishing move and I missed it. There we go, finishing move. This cannot continue.
Directive, liberate, nation, ensure freedom. Obey directive. Must obey directive. No freedom. Freedom on device.
What would an AI know about freedom?
Time. Sub-weapon tutorials now playable in VR missions. I'm gonna grab a drink real fast. Give me a moment, please. Ah, feels a lot better. I went and grabbed a soda. Feeling pretty good. As expected from Platinum Tile, the boss battles are quite fun. That reminds me, oh, I didn't even use that. That's really good, actually. Might as well top myself up a bit, if you don't mind. The shields will break eventually if I keep smacking into them. Here we are. There we are. Ooh. Guess after the super weapon failed, use Ninja Run to escape the bridge. Yeah, I can't underestimate the Ninja Run.
What happened?
Oops.
What is going on? Raiden, answer me! Raiden!
Alright, so yeah, this is a bit tricky because I have to handle this from a side view instead of the usual third person or top down. It's not just a case of whoops.
What? Raiden? No! No!
Alright, here we go. I do appreciate this is more than just hold Ninja Run forward. I have to actually pay attention here, and I do appreciate that. This could work just fine if it was a cutscene, but it feels a lot better. Feels a lot better when I'm actually in control. No? You know what I mean?
What? Raiden? No! No! Raiden!
It's doubtful Well, it's doubtful the fall would kill me. I imagine it's a game over because I'll never reach whatever the checkpoint is in time if I do. Yeah, I appreciate this being actually interactable rather than just a cutscene. Am I about to have a boss fight with these guys? Yes, I am. This'll be fun. Destroy the unmanned drone. Damn, I knew drones were popular, but this is something else. Alright, let's navigate the Mario platforming area. Yeah, this could totally be a thing in a Mario game. Mario platforms up and then attacks a battle helicopter or drone thing. Oh, I do appreciate Raiden having a ledge grab. Alright, if it's blue, that means I can use my finisher on it. The, blade mode. There we are. Got it. Well, that feels good, I'll tell you that much. With supply crate. Grenade. That feels nice to have a spare.
You gotta be pretty stupid to try and...
Oopsie. Do the last checkpoint, if you please. Alright, I have to be stealthy for this. A guided missile launcher equipped with both traditional infrared as well as millimeter active radar homing, allowing it to penetrate flare-based defenses and still offering easy fire and forget targeting.
Stupid to try and hide here. Look.
Alright, I probably am supposed to use it on those guys, but if I save a civilian, I'd call that a win, personally. Bullseye. Of course. I can't slice these up anymore. Oh, now I can. Quad. Hello, Jetstream Sam. Thank you for the follow.
You gotta be pretty stupid to try and hide here. Looks to me like Russian spies. Hey,
Crap, let's restart this real quick. I keep forgetting to equip the homing missile. There we are. Alright, first let's chop these to ribbons here. Nothing appears to be in them.
you gotta be pretty stupid to try and hide here. Looks to me like Russian spies. Hey, we are shot. Give away our position.
Here we are. Here we are. Bullseye. That's the last of them. It's over. You can get out of here.
You saved my life. Thank you.
Oh, I did get additional BP for that. I did not know that. I must have missed it last time when it happened. Ooh, don't mind if I do.
So that's where they're holed up.
Some kind of electronic lock on the gate.
Most likely it opens only if you have the right ID data stored in your left hand. Perhaps you could find a cyborg with access and borrow it?
You see any cyborgs around here, Doc?
Why not double back? Check the vehicle route again. You know, back at the entrance to the old city. Who knows? Maybe you can hitch a ride. Most likely, platoon commanders carry correct ID data for the gate. Use enhanced mode to figure out who to hit.
Bullseye. Got it.
Enemy sighted! Enemy sighted!
Right. You missed them all? Well, you just have to fight your way through.
We missed them all?
I should have guessed you would choose this route.
Should have guessed you choose this route. Alright, so I actually do need to chop their hands off to get this right. I shouldn't have used a reviver item there. That was just... Oh dang, that guy's not done yet. Oh, at least I got some more sub-weapons. Head to the indicated waypoint. I was genuinely surprised that decision actually caused something to change. Now that's a big deal. I'm probably better off doing combat, though like I said, I really should not have wasted that repair nano paste. I mean, it's not too big of a deal since I just got another, and I imagine they're not too rare, but... VR mission unlocked, number 3. I'll worry about that later.
To get to the plant, first make your way to the hotel roof.
Hollow chips, nice. Like we're on the roof, so what are we about to run into? That's a lot of plants. Steel mills or zoom in.
Those I have. That woman.
Something tells me it's not gonna end well for that guy. Yeah, the fact he didn't even fight is a bit of an indication there.
Huh?
She knows I'm here.
Raiden, what's happening? Your heart rate spiked.
This is bad. I think they know they've known I'm here the whole time.
I just dodged a bullet. All right, I'm heading for the refinery.
I guess we're gonna have to fight that mysterious woman in order to show that we have the best nails around. Seriously, have you seen Raiden's nails? I keep trying to... I'm actually using a controller for this game. Since I figure it'd probably be... Since it's gonna be combat heavy, I should focus on that, but... I could probably use the keyboard if I wanted. I might even try it mix between the two. Oh, crap. Caution. Well, that's one down I don't have to worry about anymore. And that's two. I have to remember...
You are good.
You are good. It may not be a Souls-like, but I can still use the Sekiro mindset of... I can still definitely stick the Sekiro mindset of do stealth kills where possible. Obviously, direct combat is perfectly possible, but stealth is inherently going to make things easier. Which makes sense. I mean, this is still a Metal Gear game, even if it's Platinum rather than Hideo Kojima's usual wheelhouse. Rather than Konami's, that is. Konami and Hideo Kojima. Yeah, for the record, I will state that I still have some level of salt over Hideo Kojima being ousted. I mean, it's not just that they booed him from the company, I get people will change, it's also the fact they flat out changed his, they flat out removed his credit from everything. I mean, when Metal Gear Solid 5 came out, people were memeing that his name was all over it, that it was, you know, Hideo Kojima's Metal Gear Solid 5 by Hideo Kojima. But then, as soon as Konami ousted him from the company, those memes quickly became a lot more, a lot less, well, basically they they quickly age like milk, since we now know why. Apparently he was putting his name all over because he had concerns they were going to do something like that. That was horrible. I mean, firing is one thing, but removing his credit, the dude's the whole reason this franchise got off the ground. Unfortunately, like I said, I haven't been the biggest fan of this franchise, but I do like the general stories and writing it has. Well, even as not the biggest fan, that was just horrible. A person should not have their name erased from their work, you know? Even if I'm sure the franchise will continue even without him. They might even be able to make some good games with it eventually, but... Ah, crap. BMI error. Bullseye. I'll still kick your ass. Well, I at least have to admire the balls these guys have, willing to fight even after I clearly tore apart the strongest one first. And after he's, you know, completely destroyed. Here we are. Ooh, ooh, rocket launcher. Don't mind if I do. There's some more enemies over here, but I'm not sure I want to waste my time fighting them. Especially given, you know, I'm not exactly... Objective, eliminate all resistance. Probably not worth it, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I want to. Come on. Hello, Infinity. Welcome to the stream. You missed the fight against Blade Wolf. I think you'd have liked that one. Here we are. Yeah, it's probably better I cleared out the enemies here rather than try to, Is there anything over here, then? Yeah, I should probably check the center area now that I took out all the guards. Maybe there's another chest here with another rocket launcher? Something wrong? Is everything okay now? Strange, did the internet... Okay, good. Looks like it hasn't, broken the session. That was weird. Oh no, it did break the session. That's frustrating, I have to edit these together now. I can't keep downloading the... Sheesh, it just takes so much time to download and edit. And that's the worst part, it's only for like 2 seconds, but resets the whole thing. Oh no, you're not getting away that easy. Ow. Here we are. That's one down. Sure put a lot of detail into how much you could have everything go to pieces on you. Here we are. Combat rank A, I think that's our first one. I have no idea what happened there. It happened during Cannibal Crossing too. It only cut out for like 2 seconds, but that's enough to reset the entire damn thing. Alright, action time. It's not stuttering or anything on your end, is it? This bit rate might be a bit unstable. I'll go a little further to see how it goes, but if it goes badly, I'll just call the stream. I defeated a couple bosses, worst case scenario.
The cliff is just ahead at the end of the old city. Beyond that is the refinery's backyard.
So what? It's a sheer drop? The refinery's not connected to the city at all?
No, it was only built 2 years ago. There should be a narrow path around there that leads to the plant. It is protected by a fence, but probably you can cut your way through.
Probably.
Don't get cocky. Most likely it is Desperado running security down there.
Won't let me slice through that. Oh my, these are new boys. Repair unit damage.
They keep on coming.
Whoa, what's gotten? Oh, they got a hold of me, that's why. Was it as smooth for that fight? Hopefully it was smooth for that fight. Okay, good. Wait, these lockers are, solid blocks? Weird. Who makes lockers out of solid blocks? Well, at least a trash can being empty actually makes sense. Sneaking in through the, vents. Classic stealth.
Safe and his team must be in here.